philosophies those in the unknown, same as I am. We are still on the rail about autosexuality, and now we are under the theme about spiritualism and autosexuality in spiritualism. Modern neo-tantric or new age practices. Many contemporary spirituality practitioners teach conscious masturbation, yoni stroke, ligham, enema vulva stroke penis, worship, or mirror work to help people heal sexual shame and experience empowerment. A person practices mirror masturbation, watching themselves with acceptance, breathing deeply, and speaking affirmation like, I am divine, I am whole, I am worthy of pleasure. This reprograms the mind and body to feel pleasure without judgment, often awakening autosexual desire because the self is now recognized as beautiful and sacred. Some people undergo something that is called self-marriage or sologamy, ritualizing self-love. Some individuals take this even further with self-marriage rituals, declaring a lifelong commitment to themselves. A person may wear a ring, hold a ceremony, write vows like, I commit to love, honor, and cherish myself in all states, pleasure and pain, desire and doubts. From this foundation of self-adoration, their sexuality may naturally turn inwards. Their body becomes a partner and a beloved. There are some key themes across spiritual autosexuality. Spiritual ideas like the body is sacred, autosexual expression, erotic self-touch becomes a holy act, union with the divine through the self, solo sex becomes mystic communion, energy is real and flow through sex, self-pleasure becomes energy work, shame is colonized or cultural, healing through mirror work and affirmation. Sex is not just physical. Orgasm is seen as spiritual awakening. And from this, I can give a final reflection. Autosexuality through spiritual practices is not about vanity or isolation. It's about reclaiming the self as a vessel of the sacred, whether through tantra, mysticism, ancestral rituals, or modern affirmation. It can lead to a profound integration of body, mind, and spirit. Yes, you're touching a deep and important insight. The presence of digital screen, especially in intimate or ritual spaces, can profoundly shape or distort the spiritual intention behind autosexuality. Should we break it step by step? Yes. And this is the thing, spiritual autosexuality versus digital autosexuality. Your mode, your focus, your energy source, the inner outcome. The mode, spiritual autosexuality, the focus, the self as sacred, energy source, internal presence, body, awareness, intention, inner outcome, integration, healing, empowerment. Mode, screen based digital autosexuality, external content, porn, mirrors, curated images, energy source, visual stimulation, fantasy, performance, inner outcome, stimulation, distraction, potential, dissociation. So yes, digital screen can shift the source of arousal from inner to outer, which can weaken, spiritual intention, repre- replace reverence with performance, make the experience more about projection or fantasy, not self-connection. What happens to your body, to your mind, to your spirit during digital arousal? Here is what at risk if you are always relying on screen during intimate self-rituals. Mental disconnection. You stop being present in your own body. You chase dopamine loops from fast changing images. You develop a dependency on external visual to feel turned on. Spiritual fragmentation. Instead of integrating your wholeness, you divide yourself. You become the observer of others' pleasure, not the creator of your own. You may feel more emptiness after climax, not peace. And this brings the sadness. Erosion of self-worth. Constant exposure to idolized, airbrushed bodies can distort how you see your own. You may unconsciously begin comparing your rituals or body to what you see. This shrink your power instead of expanding it. Why presence is everything in sacred autosexuality. In spiritual practices, presence is the portal. If your attention is pulled outwards, especially to digital content, you are leaving the temple of your body, losing the sacred frequency, becoming the watcher instead of a worshipper. Sacred self-intimacy requires slowness, stillness, focus inwards, intention before stimulation. Even the mirror, when used intentionally, invite inner presence, but a screen demands outer attention. Modern example of digital disruption of self-ritual. Here are the real world situation where screens can undermine spiritual autosexuality. Number one, porn displacement. A person tries a self-love ritual, light candle and set intention, but then pulls out their phone to watch porn just to get started. The result, the energy shift from inwards reverence to outwards consumption. The ritual becomes mechanical. Number two, mirror becomes performance. Someone practices mirror work but ends up posing and adjusting angles like a photo shoot. Results, they drift from being seen into being judged, turning the ritual into ego performance. Number three, social media authentications. Trying to imitate spiritual influencers by copying visual setups. They spend more time adjusting the space for authentic performance than feeling their body. The result? Focus shifts to how the ritual looks, not how it feels. How to reclaim sacred focus in the digital age. Here's how to keep your autosexuality spiritually rooted. Use digital fasting before ritual. Switch off all screens. Play audio only music if needed. Let your inner vision lead. Treat your body as the temple. Anoint it slowly with oil. Speak gratitude to each body part. No comparison, just communion. Use the mirror as a window, not as a stage. Look with gentleness, not critic. See yourself as your inner child, your ancestor, your goddess or god. Journal or meditate after. Reflect on what came up emotionally or energetically. Ask, did I connect with myself? Did I rush? Did I stay present? Into it, I have a final thought. Digital screen externalize desire. Spiritual autosexuality internalizes it. And this is the land that we are living in. Inshallah.